Hello, hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please do subscribe down below. I upload videos about Africa, the black community and growing as a whole. So today's topic is a very sensitive one to me, and today's video is going to be on the constant abuse or the constant detrimental aspects of African culture that constantly punishes women for being women. So let's just get into this. This video is sparked by what I've been watching lately. I've watched quite a few videos on African traditions or African cultures that still punish women. So example, I watched a documentary about breast binding where they I watched a documentary about breast ironing where they iron young girls' breasts to try and deter them from growing, and therefore trying to deter men from being attracted and trying to take advantage of the women. I also watched a documentary quite recently about I can't remember what country it was in, but men were being paid by the community to sleep with young girls, and it was their rite of passage into womanhood, and just things like that, because it's very prominent. You know, female genital mutilation, that's another one. It's very prominent. Things that constantly punish women for being women. They don't try to tackle the problem of rape in their culture. They don't try to tackle the problem of the other type of problems within their culture, but it's constantly, you are a woman, so you are expected to do this. To me, it's just insane how people can think it's okay to teach a 10-year-old how to satisfy a man, and how to allow a 10-year-old girl to be raped by a grown man. It's very disturbing to even think about, but it goes on. And what hurts me the most is that it's women that inflict this on other women. Women are the ones that keep this culture or keep this tradition alive. They're the ones that promote that young children go through this ceremony, despite them having to go through it, despite them having that traumatizing event. You would think that they would be the ones to stop it, but a lot of them are the ones that continue allowing the tradition to continuously exploit young women. And it just creates an endless cycle of damaged women damaging young girls. Not every tradition that society follows is correct. 50-60 years ago, a lot of people had differing opinions on race, they had different opinions on genders, things like that. The world is constantly evolving, and we should be getting better. Things being women's fault. If a young girl is molested within African households, is very hush-hush. It's almost like nobody wants to speak on it. Nobody wants to speak about the issue that's going on, and the girl is not given support. The girl is not helped through the traumatic event. She just has to find her way. She probably would see that person still around in the family setting who abused her. What is that? What are we saying to our young girls exactly? That their voice is worthless, that their voice does not deserve to be heard, that it was their fault that this happened to them, so therefore they should be quiet. If they didn't do this or this or this, then it wouldn't have happened to them. What are we teaching our young girls? We need to do better as an African collective. I think governments need to enforce and regulate stricter laws on these communities that allow for exploitation of young girls to happen. I think there needs to be treatment or therapeutic centres that young girls who've been through traumatic events can go to. I think there needs to be a lot of work done, not only in African communities in Africa, but also African communities all over the world, such as in the UK, because just because someone's moved to a different country doesn't mean that they forget everything that they were told. They still have the same mindset, that their country and culture's mindset, they bring it to the country that they've migrated to. So there needs to be a lot of work in African communities within the UK and other countries that they are in, so we can grow as a collective, and we are protecting and safeguarding our young girls so they don't become damaged and they don't repeat the same damaging cycle to each other. So please let me know what you think in the comments section below on this topic. If you know any organizations or any groups that do this, do leave them in the comment section below so we can share and continue to promote these organizations that are helping our young girls. So thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, please like, share, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.